Hello, everyone. Once again, this is Black Forest coming to you with another market analysis currency breakdown. We're going to be looking at the USDJPY. But before we start to break down this chart and this currency pair, we have to state that this video is for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice. But we all know why you guys are here. You guys are here to find good, credible Forex content and trading content that can help improve your ability as a trader and help put some extra money in your pocket. So let's see if we can go ahead and about doing that, okay? So those of you guys who've been watching our videos for some time know that before we get to talk about exactly what's happening with the technical analysis on the charts, one thing that we always discuss in detail is what is happening fundamentally with each currency respectively. First, starting with the JPY. Okay. So the JPY is coming into this week still remaining as one of our weaker currencies. And this is, if you guys been watching our videos, you know that inflation is a dark cloud that is hanging over the entire world. Every major world country, especially every major world economy currency that we trade, is going through inflation. But some people, inflationary clouds, some countries, inflationary clouds are larger, darker than others. Okay, and we're in the same position with the Japanese yen. The Japanese yen is going through inflation, but they're also basically are taking a very laid back approach in the way they're handling their country's inflation because they don't want to put their citizens and their economy in a situation where it's going from inflation to recession because the inflations are a lot easy to manage and handle than a recession. Okay, so basically, they've basically taken the position to just let the inflation run its course. And as of, let's see, let's look at the date. And as of May 19th, we did have some news come out about the Japanese yen that was negative, which was the CPI numbers. Always remember CPI numbers during inflationary times, high numbers are not good. During non-inflationary times, CPI numbers are amazing, but in inflationary times, they're not good. And we had high CPI numbers with the Japanese yen, which means that we're still going to have a weakening of the Japanese yen because the CPI does nothing but during inflationary times is a litmus test or a measuring stick of how bad your inflation is. And being that we got high CPI with the Japanese yen, we're going to continue to see a weakening of the Japanese yen as this week progresses on. Okay. Now with the USD, we're coming into this trading week with the USD actually as one of our weaker currencies, and this is solely due to all the negative economic news that's been coming out about it. And there's not been a lot of confidence around the US dollar and all the intervention that the Feds have taken to kind of to try to combat inflation has not been very effective. And people will start going a lot of fear into the U.S. markets because they fear a recession is coming, and it does look like how it's looking. That does how it does look, especially looking at the charts. It does look like a recession is coming, and the markets are reacting to that, and the U.S. dollar is starting to lose all the strength that it has recently gained from that as well. So next during tomorrow New York session, we are going to have some pretty significant economic news comes out about the US dollar. So we're going to have to pay attention to that. And also, we're going to have to pay attention to the rise in gas prices as well and how that affects the US dollar to get a good understanding of how gas is affecting the US dollar. I suggest you watch the USDC AD video. We go into that between gas and the US dollar in great detail, okay? So we have a weakening US dollar and we have a weakening Japanese yen. So we're in a situation with this chart, we have two weak currencies. So whatever is the weakest one is going to act as the weak one, and whatever is the not weak one is going to weakest one is going to act as the stronger currency. Okay. And according to this, it's now to the naked eye would look like the Japanese yen is stronger than the USD. But basically what we're seeing right now is that we're gonna end up seeing a range. And what's gonna end up happening is that we may drop a little bit lower, but eventually we're gonna be ranging between these two price points until either one of them can actually become significantly stronger than the other, or what happens is that one of these currencies just becomes much more significantly weaker than the other. So we're going to be bouncing between these two price points here. Okay. Now, when price get to doing that, personally in my trading style, I like to trade momentum. I don't like to trade ranges, but some people do. But I think where we're going to be in a situation where we get as low as here, we're going to bounce as here, and when we get as high as here, we're going to backs back down, backs back up, down, up, tilting towards the downside. Okay. So once again, it does look like price is going to come down just a little bit more, but it definitely does look like we're going to be bouncing around this price point here, here, and here. And the reason why is because the Japanese yen is not strong enough to bring price down, and but the US dollar is not strong enough to continue to push price up. So we're going to start to continue to range out with this particular currency pair, okay? Now, if you guys enjoyed our trading content, we ask that you please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribing to our YouTube channel will allow you to get up to dates and notifications on every time we drop new trading and Forex content. Also, we ask that you guys please like and share our videos. Liking and sharing our videos help pushes our content out there further than YouTube, so we can continue to build. Our community of profitable traders, because our goal is to build a community of profitable traders. Okay. Last but not least, please let us know what type market analysis videos you guys do want to see, okay? You can leave a comment of whatever pair or chart that you do want broken down in whatever video that you do watch, or what you can do is reach out to us via our email or our social media. The links to our email and the links to our email and our social media is listed in the description of every video. Please let us know what type of charts that you guys want broken down so we know how to best to accommodate and serve you. Okay. And with that being said, happy trading.